Hi everyone, and welcome back to a new, shall I say, new type of chat. I will call it Zerra's Sundays chat. I'll talk about the game meta. I talk about something, what I consider good or bad in this game. And actually I start with the good ones. The new oncoming Soviet battleships are coming. I do not own anyone. This is just the October Revolution. But I would like to say, guys, that they are very interesting and they are kind of in some way fun. I do like this idea from Wargaming that they give them entire line Citadel. And I mean, let's talk about armor. I mean, they are huge and they turn like a break in the water, but what I'm trying to say is, guys, they have huge citadel, and I'm very surprised that bow on, they are strong as hell with a large HP pool, but if you show any your side you will be punished, and that idea I do like. I also like that dispersion from the guns are absolutely crap and worthless above 15 kilometers, but extremely, I repeat, extremely accurate within, let's say, 14 kilometers and below. They are extremely hard hitting, and like Nazi used to say, he does 10 to 15,000 damage each and every salvo if he's within that range, max 15 kilometers. I do like the idea. I do believe it's a great idea, and big large target are welcome for the CV and destroyers. Probably the biggest enemy of the Russian battleship are actually destroyers, because they are large and they are massive. However, for the CV you cannot say so much. Let's talk about the Grozovoi. Why do I talk about Grozovoi? Well, Wargaming decided to give the Kreml and some other high tier battleships the Grozovoi's AA guns, which basically they are guys, and this is kind of a broken, those 133 millimeters. Man, why cannot? Yeah, but I want to see the damn range. Well, to be honest with you guys, very weird. I cannot understand. It's 6.3 kilometers in AA range and has the best long range AA of any tier 10 battleship in this game, the new oncoming tier 10 Kreml. Something else, guys, she will have better AA from long range than a damn Montana. Montana, it's extremely strong at mid range and close range. But come on, guys, if a midway or any other tier 8 and 10 CV wants to strike a Kreml, they need to come from 6.3 all the way to 0 to engage them. By the time they will hit the battleship, they will lose all the plane. It's like one-way ticket, and for that reason, guys, I do not like this stupid, no good idea that Soviet battleship will have better AA than Montana. Then what the hell you gonna play with Montana when your AA are strong, but the new oncoming Russian battleship have stronger AA than you? That is kind of a bull. I understand they're huge, they're big, they're massive, but it's like a damn Grozovoi. You have the best AA guns at any tier 10 destroyers, and I like to say, guys, and this is also something that I'm very concerned. I do see a lot of destroyer coming back because, let's face it, the rockets from tier 8 and tier 10 or any other CV are absolutely crap. It takes ages to aim, so you cannot turn and just shoot the damn destroyer. You may spot him, but you're never gonna, shall I say, from the time you spot the destroyer, you cannot just go in, aim and shoot him, because the new mechanic with this stupid 5 seconds delay, it takes ages, which basically means that you're only a spotter. You cannot harm, you have to come back, turn somehow, but then the destroyer have all time to put the smoke and so on, and to receive 0 damage from a carrier. Guys, there's something else I would like to say with carriers, that the new meta, it's actually battleship and cruiser meta. And let's go and talk about you know, Cleveland's, Alaska's, Baltimore, Des Moines, and so on. I believe, guys, without saying too much, if you're a tier 8 carrier and there's, you know, 5 or 4 US cruiser in each and every time, then what the heck you're gonna do? I believe, guys, without saying too much, I played one game yesterday that yes, in the entire game I did less than 5,000 damage with the CV. It was the Japanese tier 8 CV. Why I did that? Because I was the only tier 8 ship in the entire matchmaking. All of them, they were tier 10 on 2 tier 9. They blocked together. I could not do. I basically I was deplaned. I did not have enough with planes to engage them once again. And same thing goes, guys. The AA too strong, and especially in this new US meta, which basically it has 2 knives, not just 1, 2 knives. What it means, guys, that they are extremely strong versus aircraft carrier and smoke cruisers like British Royal Navy cruisers and destroyers. The thing is, guys, all, and I mean all British destroyers, they need to come within radar range, and Russian the same thing. The only one who has better range than 10, it's actually the Japanese. So probably I would like to say, if you're a Japanese destroyer captain, you may do some good damage in this new radar meta. But I believe, guys, without saying too much, seeing 4, 5, 6 6 radar ships in each and every time, I'm so damn afraid I'm never gonna bother to play a tier 8, 9 or 10 destroyer. You may argue that the Goering has 16 kilometers and it may do well, but in most cases, shall I say 90% of all destroyers, they need to come within radar range to do well. And something also else I would like to say, that I was on dealing damage towards tier 7s and tier 8s Royal Navy cruiser. Man, don't take them, it's too much radar, and Alaska's, they will just shit on your armor and your smoke. Basically you cannot disengage, you will be deleted. That's the problem. And guys, I would like to say that also because of the Alaskas, I do not recommend to grind the new British line. Maybe it's good all the way to tier 6, never more than tier 6. Why? Because at tier 8 you will come up with, you know, versus super heavy cruisers and battleships and all that. And let's face it, and this is the honestly opinion, if you are a tier 8 carrier and you see just Yamato actually will take all your planes, and this was not the case just 2 months ago. What I'm trying to say, the CV are garbage, and with this new type of meta, the radar and cruisers meta, they are even more worthless than ever. And I don't know what to say about this game. It's a good change for the you know, the Russian battleship are coming. They have definitely strength and their weakness, and I do like that. What I can see in the near future, guys, there will be more and more super cruisers and more battleships at high tier. At the low tier, sure, you may have a mix of everything, carriers. I'm talking about tier 6 carriers, destroyers, you name it. But in higher tier, like tier 8, 9 and 10, sure, try it, you do your best. I'm not saying that you might not succeed if you're a good destroyer captain, but you will struggle. That's the thing. If I have a Fletcher, I need to come within the radar range to strike the Alaska or any other US or Soviet cruisers. Guys, that's all for today. Please let me know what you think about this new meta. Thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.